Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, everybody. This is a new day with us again at a beautiful day with us again at Open Reporters and Talks, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, and economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Today is 28th day of October. The year is running fast. 28th day of October 2024. We're in the live studio. We're in the studio live for our 70th edition. 70th edition. First, I want to say thank you all for making this happen. It is not just our reporters or myself. This is the 70th edition, and we have had our supporters or our super Nigerians following the program. Okay, today normally there's going to be very exciting topics on the table. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Obizo J. I'm going to be your moderator and host as regular. Papa Reporter is not here yet. He'll be with us in a few. That's what it is. Now, as it goes, there are interesting topics on the table. And I will do the honors to pass it around. I know we know the guidelines. I know we know the templates of how we have our discourse. Our discourse are easy, yes, because we know that the rules is 3 minutes and the introduction 1 minute. Yes, according to the upper reporters details for today, the topics that we have on board, they are trending. First of all, this is coming from the presidency, or rather, relating to the presidency. The Speaker of Borno State House of Assembly demands a new aircraft for the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is number one. Number two, the governor of Edo State, current governor of Edo State, says he doesn't expect the governor-elect, even if he's a leader party, to reverse his reforms. Yes, this is you talk about having continuity or continuation from where he has stopped, that he doesn't expect the new governor, the incoming governor, to reverse his reforms. On the ministerial reshuffle, as it is on our platforms, Presidency says or confirms that Betta Edu is gone. She's not going to. She was suspended. I think she was finally cleared, but it states that she's gone from being a minister, and she does not hold any. She will not hold any position at the moment. Well, that is the third one, and the fourth one: recruitment of 4,000 cheaters or Obaseki trap. Okpebholo. I don't know what that means, but these are the news on the dailies. We cannot come here every day and start saying what we don't know. Recruitment of 4,000 teachers. Yes. Now we are talking about 4,000 recruitment of 4,000 teachers across board. 4,000 teachers across board. Can we can any recent society convince the people that 4,000 teachers can be recruited? First, I'm not going to say too much. Teaching has to come with a passion. teaching has to come with the will. I think people that teach, they do it for the love of it. They don't just do it because they want to earn a salary or they want to earn wages. Teaching has to come with passion. I think the reason why it is quite different in our own environment is because people want jobs, and when they get into the sphere of being teachers, they tend to become bullies. Our teaching environment in Nigeria was good because it took a community to put us in check. But again, a lot of teaching was done in a toxic environment. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just saying the teaching was done in a toxic environment. So recruiting 4,000 teachers is not, it's not going to be easy at any point in time, at any given end. Recruiting 4,000 teachers is not going to be easy. But let us go. First again, I have two of my wonderful panelists in the house. I have Mr. John Bosco, I have Chief Oye. And thank you guys for coming to the show today. Thank you guys for being early too.
Thank you. Good evening.
It is the first topic of the day. It says the Speaker of Borno State House of Assembly demands a new aircraft for the Vice President, Shettima. Let us deliberate. Let us deliberate on this before those that will come to say yes, they deserve it. Let us deliberate. Let us deliberate on it before those people come. Mr. John Bosco.
Yes, sir.
How do you take such a news?
Well, if his old aircraft has problems and they need a new one, I mean, he's the vice president of Nigeria. You don't want to put his life in danger because of if his aircraft is bad. But if his aircraft is not having any issues, maybe because of what happened in New York, I heard that the windshield broke. You know, that's why he couldn't go to Samoa for the other thing he was supposed to attend. So he had to come back home because of a broken windshield. I mean, a broken windshield shouldn't make them replace an aircraft for a vice president. In Nigeria, we don't have that kind of money to throw around. You know, even yesterday, the president's press secretary was saying that Tinubu didn't buy a new private jet. He bought presidential jet. He bought a refurbished jet. Whether refurbished or bad, it's still the same thing. They didn't sell it to him for 10 naira. He must have spent money buying it. So, you know, but if the vice presidents, because we have more than one fleet of aircraft now.
Yeah, I think Buhari had his own.
No, Buhari had his own. Osibanjo
Buhari had his own that Jonathan used. I think Buhari used his one.
Jonathan Osibanjo had one. I don't know why all of a sudden all the aircraft they want to replace them and get a new one in this time of economic hardship in the country. I mean, if the aircraft is bad, maybe having technical issues, engine failure, and all that, then they can maybe get him another aircraft. But there are other presidential aircraft in the fleet, so they don't have to buy him a brand new one. So because now we're trying to cut costs in the government, not increase cost.
Yes, yes. Well, we have a house of a Borno State House.
But I know he's doing that to try to placate the vice president to know that to say that he's loyal, because the same way they pushed for the Southerners pushed for Tinubu's aircraft to be replaced, and that's how they replaced the aircraft without any deliberation in the Senate. They just maybe just put it on the floor and they passed it. You know, so maybe that's why he's saying that too.
Well, yes, I understand. I can understand, but a broken window is like saying, "Oh, I want to buy a new car because my car windshield got broken."
Mm-hmm.
And what is the reason? What? What was the reason for for the for the
Windshield.
the,
The
the broken windshield?
maybe there are two things. Maybe a bird must have flown into it as they were taking off or something. It's possible for it to crack.
Bird fly every day. Different planes have issues with birds.
Let me give you an example. When
It doesn't
let me
call. It's not a dinosaur that hit it.
but
It's a bird. It doesn't call
moderator,
plane
let me not
plane.
cut you short. Let me cut you. The When Trump was in power in 2016 to 2020, he wanted to replace the Air Force One of the United States. The quotes they brought, the money he wanted to spend on the aircraft was too much, and the Congress refused, and they're still flying the old one. That's how system works. They wanted to replace the Air Force One. The price Boeing brought was too much, and Congress refused to pass the bill to be able to purchase a new Air Force One. They're still flying the old one, maintaining it, and that's how a system should work. You know, so I don't know why they want to. Well, because of a broken windshield, that you should buy a new aircraft in an economy that is so bad.
Is it because it is? Is it because it is? Shettima is from Borno. Because
Yes, now that's what it is.
I remember when Sibanjo had an accident, the helicopter accident. Nobody made any demands for a new helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they trying to change a jet for a broken shield?
Like I would
Well,
say, the rep member wants to show that he's loyal to the vice president, and he's trying to show that when Tinubu needed one, the Southern Congress National Assembly members voted for one for him. So why can't they do the same thing for the VP? You know. So remember, I think was it what countries was it the president or the vice president died in a plane crash? Was it one of these African nations? I think their vice
yeah.
president died in a plane crash. You know, that's why they said, "Oh, do you want Tinubu to die in a plane crash?" So they have to replace Tinubu's own. Now they want the VP's own to be changed. The way they changed his house too. So Nigeria is a movie scene, so anything can happen.
Well, that is sad. It is very, very sad. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? I don't
Yes, we
know.
can see you.
Okay, because I'm
And the
having
thing is that the people that can really say they should change the presidential aircraft or device is the Air Force, because they are the ones that are in charge of those aircraft. They maintain it, they service it, they fly it. They're the only ones that can come out and say, you know what, this plane is in danger. We cannot fly the vice president anymore on this aircraft. We have to replace it. Not a sitting member
well,
of
it just
National Assembly.
this is practically throwing an idea into their minds. You know, he's trying to throw an idea to. Well, thank you, Mr. John Bosco. Let me ask Chief Oye what she thinks about such a news. Chief Oye, are you there? Chief Oye, are you there with
Good
us?
evening. Yes,
Good
I'm here.
evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, girl, I can hear you loud and clear. How's
Good
everything?
evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
studio.
well, just like John Bosco said, if it's faulty, why not? We don't want our VP to crash and die from avoidable causes, right? If the windshield is faulty and it's something that cannot be replaced, or that will reduce the safety measures or the standard of of flying, then I think we should provide a good measure for him that's befitting of his office, considering our current economical position in the country. But also, they said that they have other fleets, they have other planes, and it can, if it's something that, you know, if it's up to his standard or the standard of the VP, he can use it, right? So, but Nigeria should and the power politicians should always try and have mercy on us while they are making their choices and feeling entitled. So, but because we do wish for their safety, but they should also remember that the money that they are using for whatever standard of living or luxury or means of transportation that they think is befitting for them is coming from our pockets. When I mean our pockets, our resources, you know. So, yeah. But if he ain't broke, they shouldn't try to fix it. If it's something that is manageable, yes. If it's something that needs to be changed, yeah, because we don't want to have a dead vice president. So that's my take on it.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your submission on this topic. Yes, at this point in time, we are taking it has to be people's opinion. Whether it's just how we feel or our opinion on the matter. Yes, we have two more people in the house. We have Mr. Kene Rumo. We have quite the quiet one. I don't know if the quiet one is going to have a say, or he's going to make a statement today, or he's going to be quiet. Quiet one? Do you want to make a submission on this topic? We're talking about the Speaker of Borno State House of Assembly demanding a new aircraft for the Vice President. What is your take on this matter?
Good evening, everybody. Good to
Good evening,
be
sir.
back here. Yeah. Well, the first question is whose responsibility is it to identify if the VP requires a new aircraft? Is it the Borno spokesperson or the Air Force people? So I think we need to do things the right way. If the VP needs a new aircraft, it's not for one lawmaker or one person from somewhere to come out and start crying that this man needs the aircraft. I believe the Air Force are the ones in charge of managing the presidential fleet and all of, when it comes to air transport for the president. So they should be the one to recommend that this particular aircraft is no longer suitable for flying and all of that. And so, what do you do with the aircraft? Are they going to sell it? Are they going to keep it and then get new ones? The thing is just a bit. I don't know how to put it. It's just kind of a fiasco. Nothing concerns that man with the VPs getting a new aircraft or not. Leave this to. Is it how is it? What ramification? What parameters did he use to measure the aircraft and say the aircraft is not suitable for purpose? These are some of the things that baffled me when it comes to Nigerian issues. You see a lawmaker from somewhere who has no business with aviation or what have you coming out to say these things. I don't know. I'll just leave it there. Perhaps it's for the Air Force, whatever, to come out and say, look, this aircraft, we need to scrap it or we need to change it, but not for a lawmaker or someone sitting in his house, not even knowing. When last did he visit the airfield to know if the aircraft is good or not? I'll just leave it there for now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. The quiet one. Are you reacting because of the way things are generally, or you are reacting because the lawmaker is not in position to make such a demand? Because a lot of
My
people say,
reaction.
okay,
Yes, go ahead.
a lot of people say, a lot of people are reacting because of the hardship, and they are asking, okay, what is really wrong with? They're not even thinking towards the perspective where you have brought it. Like, this guy is not even in the position, or he's not an Air Force personnel that has to know more about aeronautics, that would have any idea about the terms or the situation around the aircraft. So, is our reaction coming based on the hardship, and the aircraft for the vice president doesn't have to be priority? Is that the way we are reacting?
No,
Or
nobody is saying the aircraft for the vice president is not a priority. If his life is in danger, is a priority, but not a speaker, like Quiet One said, not a speaker from Borno State House of Assembly. I don't know what right he has to even utter that kind of word. First of all, he's not an Air Force man or personnel that maintains the presidential fleet. Those are the only people that can come out and say the presidential jet the vice presidential jet is faulty. We have to replace it. That is when this National Assembly will act. Not a speaker the speaker is just doing eye service for the vice president. That's what he's doing to me. Coupled
So
with
the
the hardship.
question.
Yeah.
No, finish up, please. Go ahead.
Coupled with the hardship in Nigeria. So people will get upset and say, you know what, this is not the time for you to get a new aircraft for the vice president. There are other fleets in the presidential fleet that they can pick from if that is the problem for him to use. Because if they want Nigerians to be managing, yes, the vice president and the president can manage too. As long as his life is not in danger. If they're just doing this.
Okay. Let us retrace. What happened to the plane? What was the story about the plane? Who has
the windshield got cracked.
The windshield got cracked. Why? They say an object or probably a bird when
they just said they didn't give us any.
I think from the news I saw, something hit the plane, hit the windshield, so it cracked. Or something. I don't know if it cracked.
Most of the time, it's mostly beds.
Good.
So
This is where we need the report from those managing the fleet. If there's no report to that effect, then I don't see why a lawmaker should start suggesting what they are suggesting.
Not even a national lawmaker, a state lawmaker.
No, regardless of even if he's a national lawmaker, even if it's what's it called now? Even if it's
senator, House of Rep.
Senator.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
First question is, do you have the technical the greatest just said something. What is actually wrong with it? If there is a report, because there must be a report. If you take your car for diagnosis, they're going to read it and tell you this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Or we can fix it, or we don't think you can fix this. It's not safe if you fix it to put it back on the road. Instead, scrap it and get a new one. You do those reports, and then you tender it based on this analysis, based on this report. We believe the best thing to do is to get a new aircraft. Then with this one, we can scrap this, sell the parts off. You let us know. You don't. How many fleets? How many planes are in the fleet? Presidential fleet.
For this thing to have
one was seized.
And if this thing must have happened in New York City, and I can bet you that the NTSB of the United States will investigate what happened to that aircraft, because it's the vice president of a country.
Exactly.
So we have to have there must be a report.
Safety first. There will be reports, and there will be not just report. There will be proper advice. Do not travel.
Absolutely.
Support safety measures. You cannot travel.
I can bet you.
Can I ask a question? Where is the aircraft as we speak?
It's in Nigeria.
It
flew from. I know it's not with you. It flew from America to Nigeria safely, right?
Yes.
They must have fixed the windshield. They must have replaced it.
So if it is the windshield that is the problem, Is that enough to request for an aircraft? But I hope the lawmakers' statement has not been considered by anyone, because
No,
I don't think.
that's to me. I believe I had a conversation earlier today with somebody, and I said the person was like, well. I said that's how we start. It is thrown into the wind for them to realize to work on the reaction of the people. They say it casually, and from being casual, it escalates. And
But moderator.
By this time next year, the president and they'll have the new vice presidential jet. Not telling us about the previous.
But you're right. Even whether Nigerians complain or not, if the vice president talks to one or two people in the National Assembly, they will pass it.
It's an idea. There's just somebody just chip. Somebody has to chip it in. Somebody has to say it. That are looking for who's got the balls to say it. To see you just say it carelessly.
The way they told us that the vice president needs a befitting house, and they built it in within how many months?
21 billion naira.
That's right. Somebody will just come out.
How much is the new airport? How much is the refinery?
That's the problem that we are facing in Nigeria. You see, until these people realize that they are serving us, they are in public service, they think they hold power. You see, we keep using the word "is in power," and then that thing, perhaps in their subconscious, they begin to think that they really hold the power and misbehave. But maybe it's time for us to change that. He's in power to he's in public service, so that public service mentality begins to kick in, and they begin to understand that they are serving the public. Because it's tiring, to be honest. You see down there, this lawmaker that is meant to look after his people is coming here and talking about what doesn't concern him, what he doesn't know about.
Maybe he's an aeronautic.
That's the question. If he's an aeronautic engineer,
maybe he's an aeronautic engineer, and he has taken his skill and his time out to go and look at the plane when it landed.
Is that his job? Is that his work?
But I just gave you for an example. I give you for an example when Donald Trump wanted them to change Air Force One. When Boeing sent them the quote, they refused. They rejected it. They said it's too expensive. That they should continue flying the old one. Nothing wrong with the old one. And
exactly.
He was president. He has to go through process. He has to go through Congress.
It's not just these things.
When Congress saw the bill, and said, "Mr. President, you don't need a new aircraft. Nothing wrong with the old one, and the country cannot afford this one right now." Everybody, and that was
how many airplanes do we have in the presidential fleet, please?
I heard about 10. I remember during
about
Buhari,
10.
They said they have about 10. They were going to sell some.
So if you have about 10, I know it's not less than 6. So is the president going to fly all 6 at once? How many times do these people even travel?
Are you joking?
You need. I'm not joking. Let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I say that.
The president has traveled 20-something times.
Yes, and hold on. I'm going somewhere, and he used how many planes at once?
We can't tell. You know if they do. They use how many cars do they use? Do you know what they do? You know if they do convoy?
So you're going to fly convoy?
These are Nigerians.
Decoy.
Honestly,
decoy.
Not decoy. You just carry the same in case one does not start. You drop into the other. Why do they use 6? Why do they use 5?
Wait, no, now wait. Moderator, don't make me laugh.
No, but that's what you think. You might think of it like that. But
are you telling me? Are you sincerely telling me that the president wants to travel? You have 4 planes at the same time in the sky.
It can maybe 2. I'm telling you. It doesn't have to be.
No, you won't have 2 planes in the sky. This is what they would do. They may have the fighter plane, 2 or 3.
Nigeria never reached that stage where they carry fighter jets.
Exactly. The man travels in one plane.
Travels in one. 2. This new one they just gave to him. That's what he
goes with one. So if he goes with one, then you have 5 or 6 left. The other man can choose anyone from there. Why do you need to change the plane because the windshield got bad and it has been fixed? It's certified to fly, otherwise it would not take off from America.
I would only say probably the lawmaker was trying to get
Eye
trying to get
service.
some attention. People can call it eye service. I don't want to be rude using the word using the term eye service. I felt like saying he was trying to get an attention from his former governor, from his vice president. Yes, when people like this come to speak in public, yes, they seem to be on the side of the leaders or the people in power, like it is said. So I
No. Moderator, please, let's stop using that word, the people in power.
yeah,
The people serving.
yes,
No, let's stop using that word. I think
yeah,
that word is getting into people's head. It's not the
okay,
people in power, people in public service.
okay.
I told you that I was 10 aircraft. I just checked it.
10
Okay,
aircraft.
the national airfleet, according to the government, there are 10 aircrafts in the fleet. They include two each of the Augusta, Westland, Falcon 7X, as well as a Bombardier Challenger, Boeing Business Jet, Falcon 900, Hawker 4000, Gulfstream G500, and the Gulfstream G550. No G6. That's strange. I also add a G6 now. A G6 is the sharpest of the G series. Well,
Maybe that's what they just got now. Now this one they just changed for Tinubu. Maybe that's the G6.
no, I think maybe probably I don't know. I don't know about the one they got for him. But well, this place should be for everybody. All of us. Anytime you want to travel, you make a call. You make a what's it called? You book on time and they pick you. Because you cannot be doing all this for only a few hands, and the rest people cannot even afford to fill their tank. Someone told me he filled his tank with 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira. I was in shock.
No,
Yeah,
it's correct. A
yeah,
quarter tank for a Toyota Camry, it's about 30 grand. Quarter tank.
yeah.
So do the math.
Someone said he filled his tank today with 80,000.
Uh-huh.
That he just he didn't know what he was if he should
Sell it and buy a bicycle.
go home, if he should go home and pack, or just sell the car
My
with
brother, the thing is
the
very
petrol.
low.
Imagine with this hardship, someone's asking for another. They have 10. If they have 10 like this, they're asking for the 11th. Imagine how much all these things cost, or how
The
much it
problem
costs
with
to
us
maintain
is
and keep
this,
them.
moderator. We keep looking at American or UK or Europe standard, whereas our finances is not even at par with those standards.
Thank you.
No,
That is a big problem.
I think we are getting it wrong. We do not know how much we are worth. We are worth a lot because, and like I said, the way it happens is like, oh, let us ask daddy for. Okay, when kids go to ask, let's go and get money from our father. They'll say, okay, let's ask him for 1,000 naira. You'll be like, no, if you ask him for 1,000, he will give you 800. Why not ask him for 10,000 so he can give us 8,000? Then somebody around there will just be like, why are you going to do that? Then you come again next week to ask him. Why not ask him for 1,000,000 so that he can give us 800,000? That's what
And
they
you
do
see
in
the
Nigeria.
problem. And you see the
There's
problem
money.
with
There's money to squander. So
yes,
that's why
but what
they can immediately say 21 billion to renovate a building or to build an edifice. 21
like
billion.
you see what a quiet one just said now, that they always compare America with Nigerian standard. First of all, America, they don't waste like that. The beast, they just replaced the beast during Donald Trump's time. That's when they bought a new beast for the president. The beast that George Bush used, same beast that Obama used, that Donald Trump used for some time, then they now changed it. And that's one Donald Trump using, is the one Biden is using. Whoever comes in November, whoever wins in November will still use that same beast. Nobody takes that beast away. In Nigeria, when Tinubu is living, he lives with everything he came with. Then the new president buys a new fleet for himself, both cars and so it's mind-boggling that these people no accountability. Nobody checks anybody for anything.
But
Why
Buhari
can't they?
didn't live with the jet now, have you? It's not
No, but no,
Buhari's
I'm not
one
talking
that.
about. No, they didn't live with the jet. I'm just talking about the cars
The
too.
cars.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, for
But
sure.
Buhari did not use it. Buhari did not buy a new car. Buhari practically
Buhari used
used
Jonathan. I think he used the
use
car
an old
Jonathan
one.
used.
Yes,
Eh?
Buhari used an old vehicle.
Tinubu came in.
Most
He
people
bought
that came
the.
with
He
an
bought
Escalade.
the. Yeah, he bought the
The
Escalade
Escalade.
bulletproof
The
Escalade.
Escalade. That they wanted to something replica, but the beast is an Escalade too.
Yes, it's an
But
Escalade product.
it's the limo.
And because of our kind of roads too, you cannot use the beast in Nigeria because it's too low.
Mm.
So the thing is that our politicians, how will I put it? They don't think because there's no consequences against them. You know, we spend the way we want. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to ask us questions. If they talk and say, do you want the president to be driving a Volkswagen?
No, do you want them to be paying the Senate? Do you want do you want us to be paying the Senate 10 naira?
Mm-hmm.
You remember somebody said that? Do you want the senator to be paid 10 naira? 40 million is
Yeah, they said you want them to be paying the senator 10 naira, be 1 naira. That's what they said.
You know the most intriguing part of it. So these people have supporters. Some people will come to defend a man that has never entered the plane before will come to defend the government that they need an extra plane.
And another thing again, like the other day, people were saying, that Tinubu's son, why should he not use the presidential jet? Even in America, the president's children cannot fly Air Force One if the president is not in that plane. Even the president's wife cannot use Air Force One. She uses the other plane. She does not fly. Only the president flies Air Force One. Even Donald Trump's children, if they want to go on their own business, they fly their father's own aircraft. They don't use Air Force One. Air Force One is only for the president. The only Air Force One takes off when the president is inside. The wife or the kids cannot use it. You know? Nobody's saying Tinubu's son shouldn't enjoy, but you cannot just carry the presidential fleet and just fly on your own. You know? So that's Nigeria is just I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Yes, okay, we have Tukpo has just landed. Yes. Tukpo, I wanted to change topic, but let us hear from him before I move change gears. Tukpo, you're welcome to the show. Thank you for coming, even if you are late, but it's never too late to be a part of the program. The first topic, as we have discussed, is about the Borno State House of Assembly speaker that says a new aircraft for the VP is needed, or he demands a new aircraft for the vice president. This is just opinion based. What do you think about it?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm not late. Fortunately, I didn't join early. All right. Okay. The Borno State member that spoke.
The speaker of Borno State House of Assembly.
It's not out of place to hear it from such place because the VP is from Borno, I guess. So he's actually helping his boss to speak. But what I will ask is, which is the plane that was previously used? Has it been decommissioned, or has the aviation authorities complained that the plane is not good enough? You know, because I really don't know where I know there was an issue where they said the plane, something hit it, on a mysterious object hit the plane the last time. I don't know about it, but I don't think it is the speaker of a house in Borno that should be talking whether the president needs a new plane or
The vice president, you mean the vice president?
Yeah, the vice president needs a new plane or not. That is not his duty. It is not in the description of his job. You understand? The vice president is no longer a staff of Borno state government. The vice president is a staff of Nigeria, and his residence is in Aso Rock, not in Borno anymore. So when the Borno man is speaking like that, that means I pity the Borno people, because for him to abandon them and face other things, it will be difficult for the Borno people to really enjoy the benefit of governance, which he's supposed to be overseeing. You understand? Because he's supposed to perform an oversight function of I think Governor Zulu, not oversight function of the vice president. So, but it's Nigeria. What do you expect? So, but I will say. I cannot now say whether the vice president needs a plane or not. But if the vice president needs a plane, it is normal to get him a plane. Nobody will want to hear a news that our vice president plane just disappeared in mid-air. Even no matter how we hate or love our president, I don't think that is what we will be wishing to happen. So air safety is very paramount. It's different from cars on ground. And so I don't really want to support that. If a plane is not in good condition, it should not get a new one. I don't think that will make Nigeria poor or rich. You understand? These things, that's how they service those planes. It's not as if, I know there's a way they manage it. Then, and you don't just, it's not like you are changing a plane, you just throw away the old one. There's always a way they can, maybe, because for a president, the vice president might be qualified to use a plane from a certain grade, or it might be more qualified to use a plane that is not below a certain grade. But it doesn't mean some other people cannot make use of it based on status. So that plane can also be traded in to get another one. So that's how it goes. Then, but for the president, I know Mr. Agu was saying something about presidential fleet. There's something I always don't want. Let us not mix up all this English we use. He talked about Sheyi using the presidential fleet. Presidential fleet, is it the English, or is it one plane, or fleet, which means maybe multiple planes? Then when you talk Air Force One, does Nigeria have an Air Force One plane? When we talk of the Air Force One plane, it means, okay, the plane that when the president is inside, automatically the plane becomes the office of the president, which, as in America, we know they have Air Force One. So if Sheyi is using that flagship plane, then it becomes an issue. But if he uses a plane within the presidential fleet, I don't think it's an issue, because I don't know the role he's playing or the message he's being sent on. It's not social media that will tell me whether Sheyi is doing the duties that he's been assigned to or not. But I don't think Sheyi will be allowed to use the president. That's the one that flies the president. Sheyi will not be allowed to use it. Let's not lie to ourselves. That particular plane that carries the president, it carries other sensitive information inside. Plane cannot carry it with his friends. Nigeria is not an animal farm. I think we have about 7 planes in the presidential fleet, so he can have access to some other. But the one I think that they bought and said this is our number one, I don't think I will use the word, I don't think she will be allowed to use it. That's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tukpo. I appreciate your submission. Yes, you have.
And Tukpo, wait. I need to rebut Tukpo. Tukpo is not when the president is inside. It's called Air Force One. There's a particular plane for the president's fleet. One, the president in America.
That's the direct. The president.
That's the direct one. Only the president uses that one.
That's the Air Force One.
Don't say it's only when the president is inside. It's
not when the president is inside.
Mr. Agu, I didn't say it's called Air Force One. I say it becomes the office of the president when the president is inside. You understand?
Yes.
The way you sounded as if the president, there's only when the president is in the plane that is called Air Force One.
No. That's not. Yes. Okay. That's no. There's a plane whether the president is inside or not. It's called the Air Force One.
It's
That's
yes, I
the,
understand. It's called Air
that's
Force
the
One.
that's the A1 of the country.
Yeah.
I think every president has their direct plane
No
where
other person uses that plane.
no other
So,
person
so,
is
so
supposed to.
like I said, I don't know how Nigerian structure is, but if the president has a particular plane in Nigeria, which I believe he does have, because that is privacy now, that's sensitive thing. It's not
And
what
what I said was that Trump's children don't fly, they fly their own father's plane when they are going on anything. It's only when their father is on Air Force One, they are in Air Force One with him. When their father is not there, they fly Trump's private plane. They don't use any of the official planes.
So apparently, Sheyi was supposed to fly with his father's personal.
Tinubu
His
has a
father
private jet.
private jet, so he doesn't
Father
have
has
any
a private jet.
of the plane.
Yeah, it's supposed to fly with Tinubu one.
Mr.
In
There's no need.
the national fleet for Nigeria, the Nigeria Air Force is automatically the presidential fleet. They have over 12 planes in that presidential fleet. In the US, I can tell you authoritatively, you are saying Trump's children. In the US Air Force fleet, if the presidential children are traveling, they use, like Byron now, if he's flying to Miami, they will use one of the planes in the presidential fleet to convey the president's children, relatives, because they are one and the same with their father. They stand a high risk. Trump wasn't using his plane, mind you, when he was, except they are going for unofficial duty. But when he has to do with the conveyance of the president's family or all those itineraries,
As officially, right?
That's officially, not
or
on their own. If they are going,
if Sheyi, when Ivanka and Don Jr., all those people, who doesn't know in America that they were using the presidential or the Air Force
no,
flight
they were using it
plan.
when they were using it if they were going somewhere with their father officially.
No, it's not even when they are going to, if they come to Washington to visit their father, they are going to Montilago.
That's
They will use,
official. When they're coming to visit their father, is
When they are
official. Go
going
and
So
to
visit
who
his
is
when
father.
like
when
Sheyi that doesn't have official assignment?
if Sheyi,
No, they're talking about
flies
Sheyi and
and
friends.
you forgot that Ivanka worked for the father too.
They're talking about
Ivanka
Sheyi
was,
and
She was part
friends.
of the
but what
government.
portfolio did Don Jr. or the Eric hold that they were
No.
flying over?
Okay,
Junior and
guys.
Eric were not flying that plane on their
They
own.
were
They were
All
not
these
just
argument
nobody
is
they were
flies.
meaningless
flying.
Shay
now.
doesn't fly
Let us move past this for now.
the Air Force One Nigeria. Shay doesn't fly the president's
Okay.
official jet.
Oh, okay.
There are other planes in the fleet. That's what I'm saying to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
So
Thank you very much.
when they say presidential jet, they are, if you go, you can go. It's a public document. The Nigerian presidential fleet is over 14 planes. Do you know
They are
that?
10. They are 10. They are
It's not
10.
up
Okay,
to
I don't know.
it's
The
10.
last I checked, they were up to 14, but maybe they
Well,
are 10 now. Some
10.
are under repair. So it's not the new one that he acquired that they call the Air Force, the Nigeria Air Force One. That's the one that Tinubu flies. That's not the one she uses. Nobody in their right senses will even use that one. And if his father is not in the plane, if the president is not flying that plane, the vice president cannot even use the talk more of talk less of Sheyi. So let's just, we don't know the flight plan or the flight itinerary. Let's not speak to what we don't know. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your interjection. I don't know if we have to continue on this topic or we let us just move. Let us move ahead. There was this news. I'm not going from the script. There was this news that has been trending. I think everybody. There's a lawmaker that had a that abused a young lawmaker that abused is it an Uber driver
Both
a
driver.
boat driver, and there have been hot reactions coming from everywhere. Honestly, when I saw it, I didn't follow the news because of my time schedule. I have been up and about. I'm busy. I had to rush down to for us to do this. So I've not seen the video. I don't know about it, but I heard, and it's on my table now. What is I'm going to ask what do you guys think about what is the story behind it? Can I start with with John Bosco? Do you have any idea what's the story about it?
Well, I saw VDM interviewing the boy. I saw VDM and the boy, the boat driver.
Okay.
After the first video VDM played about the whole scenario that happened, so I saw him interviewing the boy, asking the boy questions. The boy said what happened was that the woman ordered for the boat to deliver the snail. So when he said he got to the gates of the place, the gate man opened, he called and said, "Oga, I'm in your compound." Because he said they opened the gate for him to drive in or something. So when he drove in, he saw these guys. He didn't know that this guy was the person that ordered the food. So he called again, said, "Oga, I can't see you." The man now said, "If you can't see me, if you can't see me, that means you are not in my compound." So he now thought maybe that person that was sitting outside wasn't the person that owns. So he now called the number again. He now rang the guy's phone. The guy started insulting him. So the guy said, "Are you mad? Are you stupid? Who do you think you are? Do you know who I am?" So he now tried to explain to the guy that, "But Oga, I called you, you did not answer now. You answered and you didn't tell me I didn't know you were the person that ordered the food." So that's where the whole escalation started. And the guy started assaulting him and insulting him and everything. That's when he started recording. That's what the guy said. And then I hear that the police have invited the guy, the lawmaker.
The lawmaker. Well,
yes,
that is that's a case of according to a friend of mine, it's a case of two fighting. Yes,
of course.
It's not a big deal. It happens in countries where it happens.
Well, it's a big deal now because it's
It's
a big deal.
No, it is called an assault. Yes. Anyway, no man. It's only in our country that people start hitting people. In normal countries, you don't.
He slapped the boy 3 times. He slapped the guy 3 times. He slapped him 3 times.
My brother.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. He's a lawmaker. It's a very big deal.
Okay, can I interject? The truth of the matter is this: when the story is always me, I'm not saying it's right to assault anybody. Any assault on anybody is a felony, or assault one is a felony when you start beating somebody. But I'm going to say this, right? First and foremost, the boy went there with intent to aggravate issues. You don't put your camera at the record person where you can deliver to. Whatever had transpired in this state that I live in, if you carry phone, they record me. First and foremost, it's against the law to record me without my consent. Do you understand? Or whatever altercation.
Yeah, but the man knew he was recording him. I say you can't.
But even if the man, but the man giving consent, if you put camera,
no, as long as he wasn't hiding the camera. If you were hiding the camera, because in some states,
you can still not record somebody and now go and publicize it. That's still part of what we're saying. But whatever transpires.
But there's no law against recording somebody.
Was there a crime committed? If you're recording the crime, it's not prohibited.
Junior, the truth of the matter is this.
The guy, he said if he threatened, if he threatened.
Alex, whatever, the lawmaker, now person will be familiar to most of us.
Friend.
I know where. So now person
friend. Okay, no wonder.
No wonder. See, somebody make mistake. Listen now, the whole thing of this everything that the war is being televised now, like saying that today, all those kind of things they happen for Nigeria, where everybody will come to talk, say, me and you, we don't vex. You who never slap driver, or big jazzy driver, or people will go get on your nerves. Now the country where would they live in? So now all of a sudden now barbaric act. I'm not supporting what he did. He could have handled it differently, right?
Can you slap a car driver in America?
In America,
even if they record
you collect, then we'll go set one. Now my word against
your
own.
You slap him. Say they record you. Say you slap him.
Please, let us.
That will not be the issue. What I'm saying to you is that you for Nigeria, you never slap. Seriously, you never slapped a person, the driver or anybody will be worker or somebody beneath you. Never slap him before.
I never slap.
Oh, swear to
So,
you, may not
we are not going after what we have done or
Junior, what I'm saying
what
in
we used to
essence,
do.
let the law
No,
enforcement.
it's not a justification. It's not a
It's not
justification whether we have
justification. Well, that's what I said. Let the authorities, they don't invite the guy for questioning. If they go charge him, if they go whatever the state prosecutor or the FCT prosecutor will do, more leave am. Even for America, even if you be person, now law enforcement go take him over. All these over dramatizing and publicizing, the problem within Nigeria pass that one.
Okay, wait, sorry.
Look, if I may add, this William, if I may add, okay, look, you know why I'm very surprised. The reason why that man was angry is just because the guy did not come out of the car to give him the snail. That was why he was angry. He was saying he's disrespecting him because he did not come out of the car.
If you live in Nigeria, I've asked so many people, even me from here, at times I go order something for dispatch. If you see
the guy is here for his life now.
Wait, you want to kill him?
He has entered the
for
compound. Look, he has entered the compound. He's not supposed to do that. That was not the instruction that was given to him.
Okay, but now you go enter the compound or you enter whatever. You heard the woman on the phone talking to the guy. Said, "Oh God, no vex, I beg." You know this. Some of all these drivers or whatnot, right? If I order Uber now or Uber Eats or Uber package, I say maybe at the state apartment building, they will bring it down to my door. You know me. They would then say, "Oh, you come and collect it from the car." Now all this over dramatization of things like I said. In America, if you order package of food, listen, make I ask you,
that's why we always have difficulties.
My brother, let's
wait, make I ask you one question.
Like I said, he was wrong to slap him. More they throw stone for where we stay class.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, thank you very much. Tupo has his hand up. Let's hear what Tupo has to say.
But we never talk to you.
Yeah. I'll come to you, William, and I know so that day. William, Tupo, what do you have to say?
All right. I know Williams and Williams and Grace said they have not spoken, but it's good to raise our hands so that we have orderly house. So don't
please. Let us have more they do like that.
You don't understand.
So
there's something
I'm sorry. On the phone that I'm using, I can't raise my hand up. I'm sorry.
Okay, no wala. I'll be writing it down. So after Williams,
well, for me, there are two things here. One is this: a cab driver, the pressures of him going through the process of taking a delivery and making the delivery. I don't know how. If it's Lagos, I know it's crazy. Coupled with the price of fuel and many other things, it can actually make you have your 5 minutes of madness, because they say everybody is entitled to that 5 minutes of madness a day. So I know the stress is for a cab driver. So I understand from the cab driver's point, but I also understand from the lawmaker's point, undermining the fact that the lawmaker, no matter the provocation, based on his title, honorable, which is added to the title, he is not supposed to at least raise his hand. But in jungle law, it is lawless to be lawful in a lawless society. So that's on one side. Now, here's what it is. Yeah. The explanation that came was that the guy got into the compound, called the guy, and the guy said, if you're in my compound, you go to see me now. But normally, Nigerian man did not expect a big man to be sitting at the position because the guy described himself as sitting on one chair alone. So the guy probably have used statements that he did not record to the guy and say, I beg go call your Oga come. Because he might not believe the Oga is the one. Because for you to continually, repeatedly call the man, it means you are assuming that the person talking to you is not the man. And it's provoking. You understand? Because where the more is coming from his own tiredness, being angry that somebody at the gate or somebody sitting by the roadside looking bleached is telling him something. The guy is probably angry, telling the guy, I better go call your guy because he's expecting.
Bino, it be no bleach.
No, I'm trying to tell you the processing of the driver. I'm telling you what the driver is processing.
Let
I'm
me
not
ask
telling you what I
Albino.
think.
Yes.
Hold on,
Okay,
let me just round up.
Mm.
So he probably,
Assuming you are the driver.
yes, he probably has provoked the guy because the guy expecting his snail saw him and the guy is telling him go. You know, because from what the guy explained was like, you called him and you are calling him again. That means you are trying to say he's lying. Normally, what the driver is supposed to do, get down from the car, bring the snail, hand it over to whoever is in the compound. He doesn't need to see one person face to face. So that is where the driver made him. He didn't give us the full details. He's only trying to catch clout, which I believe is a premeditated action to mess up the rep member. The rep member messed himself up by not attaching his honorable name to his honorable title to his name. He should have at least maintained the level of decorum and told the guy off. Lastly, the guy did not need to insist that the rep member needed to pay him. The rep member did not contract him. In every transaction, there is the contractor. The woman who has the snake contracted him to make a delivery. If there's a failure in delivery, you have to report back to say, Madam, I have obstacle trying to deliver this item. So please, I don't know what you intend to do. And you find a way. It's a lawful society now. You don't.
But what about if the woman asked him to collect money from the delivery?
Both is responsible for sending the
That
driver
was what
to
happened.
the woman. Both is responsible for sending the driver to the woman. The woman has sent the guy to that man. The man did not contract him. And that's why the man called the woman to say, Madam, the person you sent here is misbehaving. And the woman tried to talk him. But the boy started speaking English because he already knew what he wanted to do was to record it and make it look as if, yes, he is the victim. So,
but do you think that the boy knew that he was going to the House of Representative, man?
My brother, I don't. You hear he said he called somebody. The person sitting outside. You are saying it's not the person. So that is my own. I think two wrongs cannot make it right. The boy as a delivery driver, we have seen delivery men come. You try to battle them with money matter. They tell you don't take and God will judge you. Take the money now because you be big man. You go drive away. But that guy insisted that he must collect his money while recording. I don't think that was his tone before he started recording. And in a normal climb, if he had gone to Ajegunle to make that delivery and they tell him they won't give him money, he will not even by mistakenly bring out his phone because he will not take it out of there. So let us understand that we must manage crisis. Why the rep man will be held responsible for his actions? The boy himself,
he get locked.
he should be given a title of victory. That's just it. So that's my humble submission. Nigeria should not be destroyed because.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tukbo. That was giving us your own the way it is, and people have seen it from people. You have tried to make us see it from both sides, which is very, very proper. Because when something happens, especially between certain peoples, a lot of people tend to take side of one person. Yes, you want to kill him. There's a rich man, and so you want to kill the poor. Good, but if the case was reversed, it would be same. That is what I believe. But again, thank you for letting us see it from both sides. Yes, the driver did what he did, but the lawmaker, who is supposed to be a bigger person,
he should have been holding himself in high regards. Yeah.
That is when you want to when you wear white, you don't drop into the mud.
Your white.
You get to watch out for those.
And when the lawmaker saw the boy brought out phone, he should have restricted himself.
Yes, but we don't have to discuss more on that because the police
video will go viral.
My brother,
people will take side with the driver.
We are living in the age of VDM, social media.
No, it's not about anybody bringing it. It's reality. The boy recorded what happened, and it cannot be changed. So that is why
VDM go straight to before I even go police station.
Yes, that's why sometimes police go listen to police.
Because the boy don't go police station, and they say police arrested him.
Well, I think probably it went viral because he went to the dude. But again,
he spent the night in the police station.
Yeah, they arrested him that same day. Police arrested him.
Even his car is still there.
They arrested him, eh?
Yes, now.
Oh,
before he went to VDM. They arrested him before he went to VDM. He said when he got there.
Social justice.
Yeah, social justice. That because poor man don't get justice for police hand.
Okay. Thank you guys. But I want to say one thing. Please, if they are a friend to any speaker or lots of friends, please tell them to put down they should remove their beret.
Yeah,
They
to
should
cool down.
If
I be that boat driver, I will go kill ourselves there.
Honestly, moderator, the guy messed up there.
You have to just be calming down.
You know?
Because even the time of crisis, you are king. Just calm down.
You guys remember that senator that slapped that girl in that sex toy shop in Kaduna?
That guy is no longer in any assembly.
So that's the problem. You just have to calm down.
My brother, that guy
has a vendetta on him.
That guy there, that one way he do a joke compared to the one where I watched recently for that what they call that social justice thing. Who know that show for Abuja?
Okay, that show for Abuja, that guy now.
Hey, that guy. But you see what they say that man they use women till they do.
Honorary president. Honorary president.
Let's not deviate. The truth is this. I want to observe Agu. Agu said that police arrested the guy. Is there any report of arrest? You know, because all these things will be added to case. Let's not just go with what social media is trying to play out. I think
no, the boy said it with his mouth, not social media.
No, the boy VDM interviewed him.
Let me say this. If you live in these foreign countries that we are all using to judge Nigeria, if you want to drive for, let me say, Lyft or Uber in your country, US, there are certain courses that Uber puts you through, or whatever the company that you want to work for puts you through, teaching you on how to behave in certain scenarios. Maybe one is like, maybe you want to do, you meet somebody who is blind, you meet somebody with animal, you meet somebody who is aggressive. They teach you, you know, Nigerians, nobody has training. So everybody is basbos. You know, so like I said, the only problem here is that man should have known that there's HON attached to his title, and then he should have been able to. But if it is me in my own civilian regime, I will beat the hell out of that guy. I will seize the phone, he will open the phone, delete that message, I will rebeat him. And then they will settle out.
So yes.
As the Wudan don't train women.
Exactly. You are a beater of man.
I won't beat woman because I believe the boy and I will be able to.
Can you beat if an Uber man disrespects you in Canada, can you beat him and take his phone?
Like I said, in a lawless society, it's unlawful to be.
If I was the Uber man, we would die together. I'm telling you.
The same thing we are saying, brother. In a lawless society,
please, gentlemen, we cannot begin to show.
You come my compound, come record me. If I beat you,
he said he will disappear with 50. He will pay. He said he will pay 50 million for that guy to disappear. That guy used so strong words, man.
Yes,
that is a dishonorable man.
That the IG said cannot do anything if I deal with you.
Mr. Mr. Williams, that is why I said the honorable made serious blunder based on the title he holds.
I'm telling you, over blunder.
He made serious blunder, no doubt. I know that cab driver did something stupid, but the honorable should have been honorable. That's all.
Yeah, thank you very much, honorable or no honorable. Those are mere words. You have to earn it. These are titles that ought to be earned, not called after a man wears a pair of starched agbada or has a 4.4.
No, Mr. Moderator, please, Mr. Moderator, look. Is he anything attached to the House of Assembly? Anybody there, the power where they possess, I don't know the way that they talk as if they just hold the whole country.
Politicians in general.
I'm telling you. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Can I say something? You see, Mr. Posted now, I will beat him, I will collect his phone, I will delete it, I will
he never get power. He never become government official.
See, let me tell you why. Because I'm a civilian. You are coming to embarrass me and put me on social media. You should be able to reason with me as a civilian. And I know he will not do
in my own house.
Yeah, he will not do it to a civilian. So when I use that term, I'm only trying to say that in another case, we don't see these things. Say somebody, have we seen videos of somebody going to Ajegule and they didn't pay him? We always see it when it has to do with all these people, like the Abo case.
Because if it's Ajegule, if it happens to Ajegule, they'll tell you really. So you went to really deliver.
Exactly. You understand? So in the case of Senator Abo, that he was slapping a girl in a sex toy. First and foremost, why are you in a sex toy in a sex shop? Secondly, why are you slapping it? You know, like you ask yourself what's going on. So, but our senators and rep members, like, they need to do a rotation with them that they should behave well, because they are supposed to be like the icon of hope.
My brother, my friend. You see the way you're sending president they talk.
The power the shark. The power the shark.
If the Senate president, if you open the mouth, me go the shame. I'll find where to hide, bury my head. What do you expect from?
Is there anywhere we see food more they eat?
Well, Mr. Osazu.
No, Mr. Tuko does not like that too.
I will not stay here while you insult my Senate president.
Exactly, he does not like that at all. If
you have a personal issue with the Senate president, then you will say it. So
I didn't insult his person. I said the statements of the Senate president.
And you make one statement that
is what came out of his mouth now.
But we make a take one incident. He went to Niger Delta, say, made the fight, you go to share round. He talk. Now what he talk?
He wants a prayer. He wants a prayer. He wants a prayer.
No be prayer. I didn't tell you that I watch this one.
In your country, your president has called the vice president a lunatic, and the vice president.
That's why we're saying Trump is a madman.
Thank you.
That's why we're saying Trump is unstable. Everybody has freedom of speech. So you know, tell me say Akpabio is not a madman. Akpabio is a madman.
Wow.
Like that's a siren. That is siren.
I don't think I'm the same way Trump be madman.
Mr. Moderator.
Now freedom of speech though.
Freedom of speech. And I know what make people get position for APC government. I feel that
I beg go on and let her get position. You go reach our hand though. You go reach our hand.
You want the sort Senate
as co-moderator
president for where to put it, so that tomorrow say to put it.
All right.
Well, with you,
my brother,
no,
you can't report what they get from back home. We put bunch of people who not feel plan.
Please.
All the ones that have power.
Let us upload some good news. There's this good news.
Let's come back to reality.
Let's go back to reality. Good news.
Okay.
The Minister of Power on Monday said the electricity will be restored in the 17 northern states that have suffered blackouts due to vandalization of the Shiroro Kaduna transmission line.
They laugh.
So it's guaranteed that they're going to restore light in the 17 northern states.
Don't be same man thought say people don't use generator again because say lights don't need 24/7 for Nigeria. Like don't be say this Minister of Power.
Okay, let us see. Look at what Umahi said. This is true. Yes, this is another one. Umahi. He said the federal government would require 17 trillion naira to complete inherited road projects. I think Nigeria is the only country that spends so much money on roads that nobody sees.
My brother, if you are a student of history, Junior, if you are a student of history, when we were in Ekuma, right, the East-West Road, we're under the Obasanjo administration. East-West Road, where construction was on the day on steroids, where they say they want to do all this road, all these contracts with the award
has been paid for.
All these where they don't pay exactly. Why are we duplicating all these things?
That's why they finished. That's why they finished in the National Assembly last week. Now, so
why are we duplicating all these projects? Every road construction in Nigeria, that one might be the hammer.
You know they use road construction to campaign. It's the only thing. Road construction and price of bag of rice. Those are the two key.
Minister that we awarded twice.
Umar told Sokoto people now. He said if you want your road to be done before 2027, you know what
He
to do.
said it. I watched it, my brother. You don't lie there.
I mean,
If you
come
want
on.
it to be completed, we have to be re-elected. That's the
Imagine.
Kebbi, Badagry, Sokoto, Badagry, by Coastal Road.
Now it's no longer billions, they have gone into trillions. That is my heartache.
No, but
And it's just
Junior, the coastal roads is going to cost $10.7 billion. That's what they said.
But
10.7
he said
billion.
For
he's not
exchange rate of 1,700.
He's not talking about the coastal roads. He's talking about the
They say it's
projects.
4 billion per kilometer, 4 billion naira per kilometer.
That's
Hey,
the one,
that coastal road.
the one that the government has inherited. That is Bini, Bini Auchi,
But
Bini
why can't
Bori, Bini Ugeli,
moderator,
Bini
please.
Asaba.
Why
Bini
can't they
Auchi has
concession
been
this road?
awarded twice.
Why can't they concession these roads to private sector?
They've done it before,
Federal
my
government-
brother. Wait.
We private
So what
sector.
I'm saying, no. What I mean is that if you're going to, the private sector should toll the roads and collect their money.
My brother,
We don't have-
do you know that?
The one in Lagos, the one in
Why
Lagos.
you guys talking like you guys are not? I just mentioned something. The East-West Road. Remember when they did it? They were all these roads have been concessioned. Listen, we need to just follow facts, right? If you pull up document from FEMA, you see when that East-West Road, when it was awarded back then, they segmentized it into 5 different segments. They don't concession that. Just like as they concession all these power stations, all these Eco Connect,
The discos.
All the discos that were government concession disco finish. Constantly they pay people where they concession disco to.
Can you imagine?
Because the owner of discos were their cronies. So why you do what do you expect?
You concession something, you are still funding it. Just like they are doing with the NNPC now. NNPC is a privatized company. Sanusi, the emir, asked a simple question. Show us your books. All the money that you say you get from sales or something. Zero. No.
So it's part of the but now they're going into trillions.
Let's just say that Nigeria and our country just move on, on most year it go be.
That's so.
Now just Nigeria.
Because you know why they talk about concession? Because federal government no get right, no get hand to it, because that's where the corruption comes in.
No, listen, in America, for instance, bro, see, when would they always want borrow things? More they borrow away. When they do during the Eisenhower, when they do what they call that New Deal, when they take construct all the highway for America, to where they use till this very day that we speak.
I-95 and the rest.
Yes, exactly. I-70. They do all those ones. Yes, neither they do now. If they actually do all these coastal roads that they are mentioning, it's going to be a laudable project. We know,
but those roads, all those shows where they construct, for no one government hand do it for one. The private sector they collected their money from tolling those roads.
No. Federal government did construct all those things. The 1 trillion manufacturing bill way Biden passed.
Federal government did not put money.
New deal now, federal government
money. The New Deal. No. Yes, but most of those federal highways were constructed.
You see that Dallas road this so where Junior this so. You see all those super highways. Now be the ones with the concessions, where you be all those 14-lane road.
Because that private sector build all those ones, so that private sector get their money back.
Those are private, like the George Bush Turnpike.
All those turnpikes, exactly. Now those ones might be concessions.
They're not free. They're not free. And
they're not free.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that your
travel time will increase by 2 hours.
But what I'm saying is that at least no be government pocket those money. Now private sector will be. If you don't want to use private sector road, you go use federal government, do states build, and I want to give you
sensible.
We federal government because the biggest problem we will get for Nigeria and I say now when federal government hand it for everything to build school and federal government to build stadium and government. Corruption comes in.
To buy snail.
Let me give you a typical example. The money when they don't use for TMA for all the refineries. Not only Dangote don't come build refinery where it can't work. You know how
Thank
much they
you.
don't spend for the 4 refineries for Nigeria. Turnaround maintenance.
And but you know that the same Buhari key that no Yar'Adua key that Aliko Dangote and Femitola where they won't buy Kaduna refinery and Port Harcourt refinery.
Yeah, you not said to them then, you know.
Now somebody they can't tell and say no said to them. There's still people constantly deceive and no said to them so that they go so that the government go because this
But
politicians.
I think I know was the article. I think somebody sold certain government facilities to individuals. They did
Nitel. Now when they sold
Nitel, the steel companies, a lot of places were sold to individuals for peanuts.
Like this thing for Okpebholo, that place.
It still comes back to our
aluminum smelter company.
Yes, a lot of them were sold to people that did not have business to do with business with Ajakuta steel, all those things. They were sold, and the people that bought them did not even do anything with them.
My brother, they were sold for.
Sometimes the government can provide these resources because if an individual decides to buy a factory, to make that factory work, it's not going to be an easy task.
And if you look at all the
goods from the factory will be on high demand because now I feel very sorry for the richest black man in the world. If he's still the richest black man, he will have to decide petroleum price after refining.
2 weeks ago, in network now 13.7. Now 28.9 billion.
Okay, those are because it cannot it might increase because we don't know how it got to 13 in the first place. Because you cannot be the richest billionaire in the country.
You know
what? You have been the richest billionaire for 30 years. You are the only billionaire. Nobody's billionaire with you. Only you billionaire. Other countries, I'm not beefing. I'm just saying other countries, billionaires emerge. In China, there were, but China because of manpower.
The man explained himself, Junior. The man
explained. God has blessed him so much.
When the refinery was under construction, you know, in money they drop per second per day. Now when the refinery don't go on stream, the guy don't leave on a hand for ways to.
I'm not talking about him. I'm not going after him. I'm just saying in a country this difficult, he's the only billionaire.
Production. China.
Is he the only productive person? In America, billionaires emerge. They overtake each other. In China, in Singapore, in South Africa, billionaires
are Is Saud Nobi? What they call the other guy?
Who?
The other guy. Boa not be billionaire like her. Boa is by Nigeria now.
Yeah, but the problem with Nigerian billionaire now who government support?
Boa, the second richest man in Africa. You say make I leave her.
Boa, I don't even know Boa, so that's what makes it difficult.
But another silent billionaire will get when they come and Adenuga, Globacom.
I think people say, how do they become billionaires? What do they invent? What do they manufacture? What do they have?
My brother.
I'm not accusing anybody of anything.
No, me they tell you billionaires in
other worlds. So I'm just trying
as long as you get something to sell. Adenuga also was easy. He get telecom license. He blow. Globacom, you don't know the population of Nigeria. You don't know how many millions they use Globacom. They buy credit. They buy internet service. Person where do E1 line from Lagos to London. Where carry in internet service.
Nobody's not saying that. How much the license was the license on the table for everybody? Why?
Everybody know where MTN where they suck on our blood dry for South Africa government conglomerate money. You know to worry about the Adenuga.
Where MTN say they will come up for Nigeria if they increase coverage for Nigeria by paying more money.
You know.
See, this is. I'm not good though. I'm trying to put everything on the. We are hardworking people. We are wonderful people. Like we are Nigerians. We know CDB. You have mentioned Adenuga. Applaud him. Adenuga did well with ETB, with Glow, with one other bank. ETB, Glow, and one other thing again. I think.
Adeleke was here in Maryland where they talk for 7-day Adventists.
Yes, let me say something. When you want to talk of telecommunications, you see telecommunications in Nigeria. Why do we still have the major ones, Glo, Airtel, and
Glo? They get Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
Do you know Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds. He's the guy that did Deadpool, the actor.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
you get people like that.
He's 48. He has Mint Mobile. You don't rocket science.
My brother, they did Lagos. If you don't know now.
They're not worried. Won't they be worried? Why Lagos? Why my Puma?
Can I tell you about Mint Mobile?
Why is everything in Lagos?
Wait. Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile affiliate.
That was my feeling in Lagos.
You know that one, right?
You know what happened?
Most of all these like Leica Mobile, not T-Mobile affiliate. Do you understand?
Why is T-Mobile affiliate not T-Mobile?
Can I just put one like? Can I?
Have to reach us and then we got to buy it for 200 and something million the license.
License, just like
wait, let's listen to let's listen to Joe.
You know what happened to that sector? That's my field. That's why I work in Lagos. You see, infrastructure drives so many of them out of Lagos, because Lagos you can actually rent a mask, just rent from NTN and put your microwave, put your whatever there. But in Asa Lagos, it becomes difficult for them to. Yeah, I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, somebody's talking. Yeah, Joe, we can hear you.
Okay, in Asa Lagos, it's difficult then for them to merge together for infrastructure. That's what drives the people like multi-links and all that. So they have to go back to Lagos. And those people, they are Indian. Indian don't want to spend money where they will not get money.
But Multilink started the mobile. Multilink started the mobile phone in Lagos now. Not night, not to. Multilink had the 7.
Yeah, we like Multilinks. We build infrastructure for them for Kano, Kaduna, Lokoja, Enugu, but they couldn't manage. They couldn't meet up. You know, to run mass is difficult. To run site, very difficult, because you have to buy diesel. You have to. So they couldn't manage. They have to sell their site to grow.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, but it's good for a level playing field. Licenses don't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be out of the pocket. If he says an Indian man that yes, Indian people running multi-links in Lagos. What about the Nigerians? We have 180 million Nigerians. Why can't? Not to the press. One time had press tell. Yes, in Benin, he got to a certain level on press cable. He got to a certain level. I don't know what happened afterwards. But those are the kind of small businesses that can grow and they will emerge as very large companies. That is why I'm saying we just have one billionaire, and I'm not being too pushy here. Just having one billionaire. We should have more billionaires. There's manpower, there's resources, we have the land.
But we have silent billionaires now. They don't talk.
Well, okay. But silent billionaires. I think the billionaires have everywhere in the world. They are not loud. It's just.
We have silent billionaires. If you go to Banana Island, we have silent billionaires, but they don't talk.
Moderator.
Yes.
As I do this thing, I'm seeing something. Governor Obaseki end of tenure project commissioning program. Like he has listed 17 projects. That's going to commission from today. Till this is like 17 of them. If you want me, I can highlight it for you.
Let me. Is there? Why are you? Are you reading from My Reporters or Observer?
No.
Because I'm in tune here with Vanguard and Punch. I'm looking for. I like to, when it comes to Edo State, I have to bring out the fire. Where is it? Because you don't want to. What I have here on Edo State is about Okpebholo. Obaseki said Okpebholo should not reverse his reforms.
I sent it to you.
The 4,000 teachers story. But if you have it, please paste it.
The project is a public domain.
Yeah. I want to show which of the
I'll send it to you. No, I'll send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'd like to get a link. I'm afraid of.
It started with
people.
Igorake today.
Yeah, you go like
Yes, it's a public domain.
Okay, at the end of the day, they go. Oh. Okay. Governor Obaseki's end of tenure project commissioning program. I don't know why this did not come out. Maybe it's just coming out now. It has been a topic for the weekend. But we can still deliberate on it. We still have 30 minutes. The first one, I don't know how I can share this. Quiet one, are you there? All our reporters, should I share it with you so that you can help?
Let me get it.
Yes, go ahead.
Let me share it with you so that you can put it on the show.
Okay.
It's been a while. So upper reporter face.
Hey, Marty, I'm coming.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Suzuka, thank you for this. Thank you for this information.
I'm coming. Yeah.
She said he's going to unleash commission one every day. Is that what he says, Mr. Fazua?
Huh? Yeah, like 2-3 projects every day.
Okay, this is the first one says Tuesday.
No, Monday.
Okay, today, Monday 28th. That means he has commissioned one today.
When you wake up, bud, like tomorrow food,
Hello?
Mr. Joe is a romance feature. Mr. Joe, let us not disturb the romance. Number 2 is commissioning of the new Observer building. Number 3 is commissioning of the Edo State Agriculture Hub. That's on Tuesday. Those will be done tomorrow. On the 30th, will be commissioning of Edo State College of Health Science. That's in Dumaze Road. Health Science and Technology Building, Dumaze Road. So they finished that building. Is that a joke? That was fast. Commissioning of Edo State Infrastructure Hub. Launch of the Edo State Digital Policy. That's number 6. Number 7 is commissioning of Edo State Data Center. That's on the 1st of November, Friday. And that same Friday will be commissioning of Airport Road Parks and Gardens. Airport Road Parks and Gardens. Where is that situated, please? On the 3rd of, okay, that will be on 1st will be commissioning of the park. On the 3rd of November will be Thanksgiving and dedication of the reconstructed Edo State Government House Chapel. That should not be a project. Number 10 will be commissioning of the Edo Nimose residence, probably an estate. We'll find out. We'll follow this toe to toe. Commissioning of the Victor Wifro Creative Hub Post-Production Center. Commissioning on the 5th, the commissioning of the new building of the Benin Technical College. On the 5th, the commissioning of the Benin Technical Road. What is college and road? It's a commission road.
To the college now.
Is commissioning of the Edo State Education Hub. Have I not said that before? Okay, there's Edo State Agriculture Hub. There's Edo State Infrastructure Hub. There's Edo State Education Hub. Okay, let's continue. Then commissioning of the Benin City Mall ShopRite box. That's on Sapler Road. Commissioning of the newly constructed and expanded building of Stella Obasanjo Hospital. Commissioning of the Edo State Government Secretariat Crèche and Food Court. That's on the 6th of. These are 17 years to commission. Yes, this is laudable. This is interesting. But me being a critic of this is after applauding if he has these things to do. But before I start the thunderous
Must go.
My perhaps I have to ask questions. All these projects are practically in Benin City.
Yes.
Practically in Benin City. Yes. Edo State is not
Benin City.
Edo State is not Benin City. That's a question we should ask ourselves. Edo State is not Benin City. Edo State comprises of three senatorial districts, north, south, and central.
The agricultural hobbies.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not throwing my gun. I'm not throwing that
most
yet
of those
because
might not be in Benin, so you cannot really just.
Okay, good. So good. That's why I want to say I hope these projects are spread across, because for me, I would scrap. Yeah, I'm not saying he didn't do a good one on the ShopRite. Yes, Benin Technical College is not new. I know they have other technical colleges, 5 of them around the senatorial district. Not only Benin Technical College, there are other technical colleges in different places. There are 5. I was shocked when I heard that there were 5 and got credible information about it. Yes, you as long as you can make all of them as standard as Benin. Good, but we let us applaud him first. No, first, like when you see something good like this, and he has come to tell us he wants to show off. We have to say, okay, he has tried, even though we know why he was doing all these things, he was still fighting battles. Yes, but before we give him, I said, the thunderous applaud, or how do you applaud? Sorry, which word am I going to? I don't know. Let us wait till he starts to unveil them. Let us see how it goes. A lot of people do not want this. They prefer roads being repaired or primary school routes being changed. That's a different kind of development. But I know these ones will practically increase employment. Those are the pegs we should always see underneath them. At least every of these business should have 17, let's say minimum of 20 workers in each. Minimum.
My brother.
That is how many people? 300 and something people will have employment from security guards. That's fair enough. Increase.
My brother.
Yes. Go ahead, my brother.
Make a touch every short touch everything.
Okay, good, please.
You see, this banana republic, when Nigeria be the country don't ask for revolution for a very long time. You see, when revolution won't come, now so it always be. When French Revolution come, now that be too. The royal people, they were pressing the people. Bread go there expensive, so go there expensive. They all say no, they will go bribe, take this bread, that bread, so that people come say they don't think they can begin. Now they go after them, and they run. France come become republic. Nigeria they cry for revolution. You understand me? They cry for revolution for now, for a very long time. And that revolution,
100%.
They peaceful at all, because all of them, they don't tire. They know what to do again. They can't press people anyhow. They do people. That to bad guy. Who cannot pass so? They go give person. If the man hand clean, why they go wait for front of the gate won't carry that parcel? If that parcel narrate genuine parcel.
That's name, my brother.
That's name.
That's name. That's name. Because the Uber man no put it this that parcel. The Uber man no put it that parcel. You see, police for investigate that parcel. If the America want to come back, me I don't tell the truth. If na America for that parcel that source of crime. That woman when you give that man that parcel, they go super and say, "Come, what did that parcel? When you say go give that man, because you don't feel say Obama parcel, you don't feel say Obama parcel." Then the man don't get the
leave a boy alone.
See that man, that useless man, that so-called useless man for when they represent Abia State, a very useless man. Now, man will be like say, you see a man, possibly that's what they do people there for where they represent, or maybe that's why they bully people, they beat people around because they get the money. You know, say you go slap somebody. You go slap. You know, say this person not be Igbo man.
3
Say
times.
what you do am. If justice not take place, if justice not take place, that man go dey in trouble too.
Bro.
If justice not take place, say the way they beat that man, the way say that certain for come for so, the way they beat that man, say if justice not take place, everybody dey trouble. Everybody dey trouble, my brother, because you cannot humiliate somebody from that place like that. You say the people just say they go free. Thank you for beating this man. Anyhow, the guy say, I bet you carry it, you give me my money peacefully. You say they slap the man because you say if you don't know, I be this Nigerian police of 18, made them make her independent. IG not supposed to evolve for anything. Now the law of the constitution will take place. Look, London lawmaker from Labour assault person. Oh, they suspend us quick. Suspend them. Possibility.
My brother, it's too
no,
early.
My brother, look because look, in Nigeria happen to you.
Let them flow.
Not be NPC worker just go. Not be their helicopter crash. So coming to say that helicopter self, they don't cancel him. Now person for back go bad that helicopter come give you. There's crash, boo, they die. Who go come and say go bad that helicopter? That helicopter now we go crash, kill about 6 powerful, beautiful boys. They kill them. Look, the same thing when we say we not take get law, we will not get anything. I don't country president, we will not get no regulative, we will not get nothing at all. Fake cola, fake cognac, fake everything day. People they die for kidney disease for Nigeria. I'm a billionaire. How you tell me billionaire? Why you forget your money? By killing your fellow Nigerians, by giving the kidney disease and liver disease? Is that how you say you rich? You don't care? But you can go abroad and become somebody there. You walk on the street, where you from Nigeria, but back in your home, you're killing them. You're killing them. You see, what do they see now? This man, when they call the IG is not the owner of Nigeria. IG is a civil servant to Nigeria, to the government. The law should take place. All those police when they detain the car, they should arrest those policemen and charge them to court. They will charge this man on abuse, on a civil lawsuit, and also
assault.
The medical care assault and the medical care of that, because the guy say get chest pain. The police have to investigate who is this man, what's inside that parcel that guy picked that guy have to bring inside his own bedroom. Why is he waiting outside? You understand me? So because that woman that submit the parcel, there's a phone number of that woman connected to that Uber guy. There's also called that woman too. What is that parcel? Because some of all these lawmakers say, some of them they be idiot, they crazy. Now they use this way to regulate themselves. Because we're not living in a society, my brother. Left and right, nothing they happen. And accident they happen anyhow. Even local airline. See this man, Airpeace. See the way they just disgrace for America now. If they catch him, if he even enter London, they catch him. He won't finish. Now jail straight if they go. Where is Okoromadu today? All the
he have cancelled Airpeace charges have been dropped. The charges have
make
been
you travel go London now. If they don't say they don't drop her now.
The charges have been dropped for Airpeace.
Make you don't travel. They don't free. I think they said they don't drop her. Make you don't go London for vacation now. If free,
more they talk objectively. More not.
So no, my brother say if Nigeria matter, not there objectively at all, because if you look this place, everything blocked. If you lose play, see people who go down for
so you have less than 20 minutes. More share and like 2 minutes talk now.
So my brother, that those day one Obaseki scam. Nothing you do. That's not just story. Bring everything on nothing. All of the even the don't do what they even need all of them. Now so they do. Nothing.
They don't vex you.
Because our people are dying slowly. Nigeria is dying slowly. Sickness. The whole people. Nothing they happen, my brother. May I make somebody come in?
Ola, thank you very much for your this thing. Okay, see, we have a very short time. Let us have everybody deliberate on a certain topic, which is the one that the gentleman, Mr. Osazu Agbontai, has brought to us. the governor is unleashing a 17 project commission which he has started from today. I'll go everybody one by everybody in the studio. Tell me how you feel about it, one by one. But let us not exceed 3 minutes, please.
Okay.
I have a timer here. Let us not exceed 3 minutes so we can round up at the 2-hour mark.
I'll speak to most of them.
Yes, I will start with John Bosco. I want to start how I see the names on my chart. From John Bosco to Quiet One to Tupo. Then from Tupo, we go to Williams, we go to Joe, we go to Osazua, we go to Chief Oye. Then we go to Ekene. Yes. So the Quiet One is still coming, but okay, Quiet One is here. Somebody was supposed to come back. So from John Bosco, tell us what you think about the 17 project that they are about to commission. What's your take on it? No sentiments. No sentiments. No biases.
Well, the projects, they are laudable projects if they are done the right way. And I'm not going to talk too long. I'm not going to do 3 minutes. So I just hope that the next government that is coming in next week will continue from where Obaseki stopped and make those states better and more safer and secure. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving us good. The Quiet One, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, please. What do you say about this? Is it? What I call it? What do you say about the project?
Like John Bosco has said, they are laudable. But the only thing like you rightly observed, most of the projects are all centered in Benin City. I think this project should be spread across the state to kind of open up the state a bit. Fortunately, the governor is already on his way out. We'll be leaving in a matter of days or hours. So we would wait to see what the new government will do. And I hope they take a cue from this and continue to develop on human capital, continue to develop the state across the length and breadth, not just focus on Benin City alone. There are other areas. There's the northern part of Edo, the I think three senatorial districts. So they should focus on at least having, if it's just two projects in each district first, so that you can start opening up these places. I think that should be the way it should go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. The Quiet One. Next, we have Mr. Tupo. Mr. Tupo, please unmute yourself and fire on.
All right.
You have to wash your hands.
Yeah, thank you. I know that you talked about the hub, Abby. Well,
yes,
there's something I noticed about the commissioning. Most of the things were hub. So I don't really know what it means when you say hub. The digital hub, this hub, that hub. I was thinking I'll be expecting projects like full completion of the Benin Technical College that has about 17 blocks with oil equipment there, a flyover connecting a Kenwan Road to the Gelegele Seaport, the commissioning of the industrial village where you have over 2 hotels, 12 warehouses, and so on and so forth. Like when you are talking about a state, not kind of like a private company that's trying to build hubs around self like Amazon, So, anyways, if that is what they have done, like it is said, government is continuing. I know it's a good side, but there's another thing I didn't notice they were commissioning, the library. And if they are not commissioning a library, it means they probably have a maybe one out of the Benin Mall, they have a shop there they want to use as a cyber cafe to represent the library, So I still also noticed that they are commissioning the Benin Mall. The only question I ask is, who owns the Benin Mall? Because I don't know, but anyways, government is commissioning 17 projects. I believe we can find the bill of cost.
Yeah, now they come in next week now, so no need to talk too much. People are coming in next week. You guys can find out all these things and know why they did commission all of them.
Let her talk now.
Let you talk now.
Mr. Moderator, Tom Bosco first attacked my personality in the first instance, and I decided to keep quiet, not to talk again.
Which of these attack your personality? Person they joke with you, I beg go sit down.
No, be now. The
Person they
first
joke with
instance,
you.
like 30 minutes ago, you attacked me.
How
That
did I
I'm
attack your
talking because
personality? How did I attack your
I'm
personality?
talking because of something I'm looking for. It's not. I can't. I talk.
I
Tom
beg.
If
No,
you're lucky, you're not coming to my house. I will be beating you the way they beat up that driver.
You take too many things personal, which is unnecessary.
No, Don Bosco, you
Because
can
I
tell.
say,
Don
because I
Bosco is
joke, say,
kidding.
because I
Don
joke,
Bosco,
say,
you can tell that he's kidding. He's not taking it
no,
personally.
he's not kidding. He said I attacked his personality.
No, he's
We
taking it.
don't
He's
Don
kidding.
Bosco rest from Matthias.
He's taking it. He said, if you come to his house and the cab driver will.
Okay. Now you for tear shirt now. You for tear shirt break it. Now CNN for carry two of us.
Tupo round up. Mr. Tupo.
Yes.
Mr. Tupo, are you there? Mr. Tupo, are you there? Yes, okay, let's go to Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, 2 minutes. Please tell us on this matter.
I'm not
Mr.
even
Williams.
thinking my algorithm 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm here. Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Good. I don't think this is time to criticize anything this Obaseki is commissioning this the next couple of days. I don't expect people to criticize at all now, because in a couple of days they will be coming in. Whatever you feel is this man did not do well, you can tell the next government to be doing it. The flyover you talk about, the camera, everything you just said now, tell Mr. Okpebholo to do them. It's as simple as that. The issue here is this man is commissioning project. He's doing it now because he don't want the next government to take the glory. So that they will not be saying, oh, now we do this one, no, now we do this one, no. I support this commission. He's not, this man is not a commissioning man. He doesn't commission project. I believe people encourage him to do it now. If it was Ashwin that is in it, he will not do all these things. He will not. I don't think he would do it. But because
Some governors for that
hands don't change
voicemail by now.
Yes, you understand. But he just decided to do it so that other people would not be taking glory for it. So I fully support this. Not let us not criticize. Let us just whatever they are doing is our money. All these things this man is commissioning. He did doing with his private money. He did with the state government money. Is our taxpayers' money. So let's support whatever couple of ways he has, and at the end of the day, let us be happy of the little contribution he did to for the Dolite. He did well for me. That man did extremely well. Till today, I'm still registering families, friends in the insurance stream. So he did well. So I'm fully in support of this commissioning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. We have Mr. Joe next. Mr. Joe, are you there? Mr. Joe, unmute yourself and respond. Okay, we will skip Mr. Joe. Mr. Time, please respond to the call. 3 minutes.
Like everybody has spoken eloquently well. Government is a continuum. The reason, in all fairness, the reason they choose a new administration is because of what they promised in their manifesto. So if it's completing projects rather than abandoning it, it's a laudable stride. Let's applaud him for it. And when the next people come, whatever shortfall or mega project or legacy project they want to embark on. Let's see what they will do and what their performance or outcome will be. You know, that's my take. Because me, everything they do is it's not like anybody doing Edo a favor. It's money gotten from Edo people or the Edo state. So they should use it well and make sure the people are beneficiaries of the taxpayers' funds and the allocation from whatever government, federal government. So that's it. If it's rounding up its government, as long as it runs up and transitions smoothly, that's what that matters for me. You know, everybody will
Okay.
pick their own poison or they'll pick their battles and go from there. That's my take.
Thank you very much, Mr. Montai. Next, we have Chief Oye. Chief Oye, are you there? Chief Oye, are you there? Can you hear us? Okay.
Yes, I'm here, moderator. I'm here, of course.
Okay, thank you very much. 17 projects are going to, or 17 projects are already being commissioned by the governor of Obaseki. What is your take on this? What did you take on this matter?
Well, I think it's for the best interest of the states to commission these projects in terms of continuity, and because according to history, if you check, when a project is being taken on, when the people in power leave, the new government starts from scratch because everybody is trying to look for an avenue to fatten their pockets. So since it's commissioning as much as he's commissioning, I think he should also commission as much as he's able to make way for continuation. That's my take. I think he's doing great. I think Obaseki is doing great in that area.
Okay, thank you very much, Chief Oye. Let's go to Mr. Ekene. Mr. Ekene, you've been going back and forth. Sorry, we missed a lot of submissions on the matter at hand. I don't know if you are there or mute yourself. We are talking about the governor of Edo commissioning 17 projects before his transition, before the transition of power or transition of government. Are you there to give a submission on the projects he has to commission? Okay, he's not with us on that. Mr. Tukpo, are you there? I guess he's not there too. Well, everybody have made their submissions, and it is a good one. Like I said, first of all, a commissioning projects, whether no matter how big or small, whether it's a hub or it's a refinery, it should be applauded. It's a laudable one. It's a development of any kind, which I know in any way would create jobs, would create employment for the people of Edo State. That we should be, I wouldn't say excited, we should be appreciative that at least we have a governor who has projects to commission. Even if we always want more, but we have this the governor that's showed us something that he can that will be written on the walls of plaques around for our children and our children's children to see. So we thank him, we appreciate him, and give him ask for wisdom so that he can put in books together for the next team to have continuity from the project or the foundation he has laid. Like we always say, we hope for the best. And we hope that the the incoming governor does a better job from what Obaseki. At least this governor is not going to have, he's not going to be fighting with anybody like Obaseki, because Obaseki did all this project under during the war. I'm using during the war because he either was fighting Wike here or fighting the deputy there or fighting Oshomole here or etc. etc. But he still has something to show. Yes, so but I would say during the war but he still has something to show for it. We must appreciate that and thank him for doing it. That is my own submission. As it is, we have done 2 hours on the program, and it is a beautiful one today, a great outcome. I can see we have over 400 people watching this program on all social media outlets. We thank you all for coming in, for taking your time out to be with us, to listen to the news and listen to the voice of the people. Before I leave, I always do one thing. I give an African proverb. I always say an African proverb. And today's proverb says, prepare now for the solution tomorrow. Prepare now for the solution tomorrow. This means you have to, now that you're young and strong, you have to do your best in order to achieve your goals for the future. We are young people. We are stronger together always. We have come together, which is the best part of everything, which is called unity. We take our time, we come together, we discuss. Yes, this is time for us to build. This is time for us to prepare for the solutions that are ahead of the solutions of the problems that are ahead of us. We have to thank Opa Reporters that he has given us a platform like this. And as time goes, we will have to create a stronger force so that we can begin to have this problem solved. We are not always going to come here to talk about problems. Yes, we can come and discuss happenings in our societies, but it is high time we start to find solutions. And these solutions will be used to build our nation stronger and better for the future. Thank you all again for coming. Thank you all again for being here with me. I say see you guys on Friday and enjoy the beautiful week ahead. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you, everybody.
I'll see you all on Friday. Please, everybody, all those people on social media outlets, 8 o'clock Nigerian time, Friday, we'll be here. There are going to be a lot of exciting topics. Please do not hesitate. Come here and join the program. Thank you. Peace. We out.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night.